I had a client tell me once that her divorce took longer than her marriage, and she wasn't joking. She said she went to court, litigating her divorce for 2.5 years, and they were married for 2 years. I'm going to tell you in this video exactly how long divorce mediation takes currently and how long I think it should take. And more importantly, I'm going to tell you the one variable that determines whether you're done in 3 weeks, in 30 weeks, or where you lie in between. Okay, so check it out. The honest answer is that it's going to depend on providers. But the interesting answer, and I think this is the main takeaway for folks, this is the sauce, is that if you're going to Google or to ChatGPT or to Claude or to Grok and you're asking, how long should divorce mediation take? You're probably going to get answers like 2 to 8 weeks, 2 to 8 months, 2 to 4 sessions, $2,000 to $3,000. And all that's great. Like all those ranges are great. And the ranges, I'm going to just classify that answer as the traditional status quo answer. Just like the traditional status quo for litigation is 6 to 18 months, 1 to 3 years, right? It's a range and it depends and so on and so forth. Where I'm moving my practice is like, let's push that. Let's challenge that frame. Let's see if we can make the answer 1 to 2 weeks. And I'll tell you why. Currently, for us, most folks start and finish their divorce mediation in 2 to 4 weeks. That means from the day they first call and talk and have their initial consult call to the end of their divorce mediation session, 2 to 4 weeks. So 2 to 4 weeks, Flannel People mediation, average, to industry standard, 2 to 4 months, multiple sessions. And I want to challenge people, if you're shopping for divorce mediators, it's worth asking them and asking the providers why that length of time. And many people, because of training, because of their personal preference, because of how it was done before them, will say, well, scheduling takes time and intake takes time and everything takes time, and we do one session for finances, and we do one session to divide debts and assets. We do one session for cash flow projection, for creating budgets for post-decree. We do one session for kid stuff. We do one session for the schedule and for the parenting time. So there's 5 sessions. I think the question should be, can we consolidate that into one morning? And that might seem extreme, right? But it's creative thinking. If a mediator is saying, I think, I can help you guys solve problems that you're not able to solve on yourselves. I facilitate this in a space. That's the mediator's value proposition. Their business practice often should reflect that critical thinking. Like, are they thinking critically about the way they're structuring their practice? And that's the direction I'm pushing my own practice, right? Can I take 2 to 4 weeks and make it 1 to 2 weeks? In 2 ways. One, increased efficiencies, right? Why is there drag on the scheduling end? Why is there drag on the intake end? Where is there inefficiency? Where is there unnecessary friction? Where is it just a pain to fill out forms? Why do we need to fill out these forms? Can we fill them out one time and have AI auto-populate once you fill them out once? And then I think it's, can we create a space that's conducive to having these conversations so that people feel like, hey, we did it in the morning and I feel great about it, and it's full and final, and we talked about everything and I agree and I feel calm and wonderful and I feel closure about it. And that's, can we create a neuroscience forward practice? Can we create a trauma informed practice? Can we create a practice that takes our fight or flight response and bring it down? Now, I agree that takes time to do that, to build rapport, to build trust, to build the feeling of safety, to build the feeling of comfortability. And so if people are saying, well, it takes 5 sessions, I agree with the premise that it takes time. It does take time. Often going slow in this work is going fast. And I think we can compress. We can compress as a way of being more client service oriented. So this is a blanket answer. It's not legal advice. It's not advice specific to your situation. This is just generally how I think about it. What else, guys? I think that's it. So if you guys have questions about this, if you want to book a free consultation, please do. FlannelPeopleMediation.com. This first conversation is on us, just a chance to talk about our process, to talk about your situation, answer any process-related questions. Let's figure out what your timeline could actually potentially look like. Reach out. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Share with a friend. You're not alone.